doesn't even make sense. Make me your canvas. You might have to just cut that last part out.
Print it. I love it. All right. Well, we are here with the talented Vanessa with the Limelight event group. You have been with the company now for 5, going on 6 years. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am an immigrant. I moved over here from Nigeria at a very young age. It was a bit of a culture shock coming into this country. I was put in ESL, even though I spoke English. So it was very different coming into this change, this environment. But my background and how I grew up formed this personality that I'm well known for. That background carried me into the entertainment industry. I started off in cheerleading, went to cheerleading in high school, did that all throughout high school, also dabbled a little bit in dance. And then as I transitioned into college, I brought out that more of the cheerleading, more of the entertainment side, dabbled a little bit as a mascot as well. So kind of getting different points of the entertainment. So it's not just being that girly girl, that cheerleader, but also being that goofy person that people can laugh at, can relate to. I had to find that and also bring my personality into and out of that. And after college, that kind of manifested into being an NFL cheerleader just because of that background that I had in cheerleading. That kind of took me into the NFL a little bit.
What team did you cheer for?
I cheered for the Washington Commanders. I did that for about a season. I was basically that person that did all the flipping on the field. That was me. So I kind of brought that cheerleading aspect into my life, and that carried me all throughout the season.
That's great. Tell us a little bit about your approach. The MC world is very male dominated. What is it about being a female and bringing that female energy that you believe is such a positive change through the industry?
I've always been told that I'm a ray of sunshine, so I kind of just like bringing that out wherever I go and whatever I do. And it's also that background in cheerleading, being able to turn on that, hey, how's it going? I'm in your face. Being able to turn that on is honestly a very special talent of mine. Not everybody is comfortable with just going up to a random person and being like, how you doing? My name is Vanessa. Nice to meet you. Being able to bring that into my line of work and also just being that vibrant person that people can turn to is my secret weapon when it comes to that. And I'm not saying that men can't do that, but there's a special touch that I add to my personality. People just get drawn to it, not just adults, but also children, old people, just people all over, even animals. Hey, call me Snow White. But it's just that energy that people just love being drawn to, and I take a lot of pride in that. I owe it to my parents because it's how they raised me, and they're very approachable people. We're Nigerian, so we love to party, so that is also in my DNA as well. I'm able to just turn that on.
What is it about Vanessa that people should expect when they have you on the mic?
I don't just want to say I bring the energy because, as you know, in our industry, that's what everybody's bringing. But I also bring my style of work. I'm very organized. I have a very particular way I expect things to go, and I make sure that those particular ways are went. So I am very organized. I want to make sure that the client that is booking me knows how organized and how meticulous I am when it comes to that planning process. And that's something that a lot of people don't know about me because I do that in my line of work. I'm also a head cheerleading coach, so I oversee a lot of children. I have about 50 kids on my squad, so I'm very well versed in handling a whole bunch of riffraff that may come with the job. And then I also work in marketing, I work in sales, so I have to be very organized in my line of work. I also bring that into the party, which a lot of people don't expect because they're always expecting that high energy, but to be able to have that type of planning process in your head is very important.
There's a lot of planning involved in a lot of these events. Everybody knows that anything can go wrong at any moment throughout the night. Give me an example of a time that you're running through the events, everything's going great, and then something happens. What happened and what did you do to rectify the situation and get everybody back on track to have a great time?
I'll take it back to my cheerleading coaching because it does take a lot of planning. Whenever a moment arises where something goes wrong or a cheerleader gets hurt right before a performance, I've already planned that way in advance. I'm always thinking of, just like Dr. Strange, I'm over here thinking of different scenarios, things that could go wrong, things that could go well, and backup plans for each. So if a cheerleader gets hurt the day of a competition, I know who I can put in her place. I'm already prepping these cheerleaders in advance as well of, hey, this could possibly go wrong. Let's prepare.
Having the backup plan.
Moments and those backup plans ready to go.
Gotta know what to do when
Things
go
because
south.
anything could happen. You just got to make sure you are having every possible outcome planned as much as you can. I know I can't plan everything. I can't make sure things go smooth and as perfect as they can, but I can make it almost close.
So this camera, and this camera. Why don't you tell everybody, what is it about Vanessa that brings it to the party?
Hey guys, So some of you may not know, I am Vanessa. I am not just bringing this vibrant energy, this sunshine to the party. You're also getting a persona out of me. If you have a specific theme, I will turn that theme on and I will personify that theme for you. I will bring that vision to life.